Hello! Man, I'm getting really inconsistent with making these videos. So, hi! Long time no see once again. As you can see, I have a new painting on the wall. Ooh. It's a megalodon shark. I don't know why. I'm gonna paint something. Just randomly picked a shark, so I painted a shark. Does it look pretty good? Yeah, okay. Well, hey! This channel isn't a gaming channel, but I have an interest in Call of Duty. I've played Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 2-ish, World at War-ish. So I have an interest in it. And the new one coming out this year, 2017, is World at War 2. Or, wait, not World at War 2, World War 2. And it's pretty interesting. I love history. I love learning, especially the World War II era. Like that period of history really interests me. That just thinking about what they did back then, what happened back then, it just blows my mind that like that's crazy stuff that happened. I could even imagine that stuff happening today. But anyway, that's why it intrigues me. But they're also bringing back, as Call of Duty fans may know, zombies, actual Nazi zombies, because it's World War II. And they have a lot of teasers that they've been kind of teasing us with, like little Easter eggs. Like they had the worldwide reveal trailer for the new game. They streamed it, and throughout the stream, they were like live tweeting tweets. But at the bottom of those tweets, there was like a little code where somebody finally figured out, like, oh, all the little codes that they put in that little hidden feed spelled out callofduty.com/classified, and you're like, So you go to that website, and then it comes up like this little, what's it called? A decoder machine, I guess. I watch this guy named T. Martin. For anybody who plays Call of Duty, I'm pretty sure you know who T. Martin is. I'll link his video in the description. It'll explain it more of how you get to there. I'm just kind of doing a little follow-up to his video because some of the clues or some of the Easter eggs that were in that video, he didn't really explain. I kind of want to give my input on some of the teasers they've given us. Maybe all these explanations don't mean anything. They're just little teasers. But yeah, like for instance, the only image that we've gotten from the Call of Duty Zombies thing is just a picture of a zombie, of a Nazi zombie, and it's like kind of a close-up, and it looks really scary. It looks really cool. Oh, by the way, the guys that made Dead Space, if you guys know what Dead Space is, they're the ones that are making this Call of Duty Zombies. So it's going to be awesome. The guys that made Dead Space, one of the scariest games I've ever played, is making Call of Duty Zombies. That's going to be epic. But anyways, in that image of the zombie, there's a code hidden within the helmet that somebody finally figured out, and hats off to you to whoever figured that out. That's craziness. But still, a little decoder machine that little CallOfDuty.com classified leads to. If you find the codes in the Nazi zombie's helmet right here, those are the codes that you enter into the little thingy. And then it spells out something, which, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and bring it up real quick so you guys can check it out. All right. Okay. All right, and we're back. So this is callofduty.com/classified. And you can type in the codes, and the codes are found in this image. This is the Call of Duty zombie teaser image, if you can see that. But you can look this up. This is the call, but the code is hidden in this picture right in here. And the only way to see that is if you mess with the levels of the picture. I'm not really sure how they did it or what they messed with. Let's see if I can try to get it to where they had it. Yeah, kind of like distorted a little bit like that. I don't know. I don't really see it. There's something kind of wrong with this image because I think the codes are blocked out. But pretty much the codes that are hidden within this image are IUFDJ, BHLOP, JMUBA. I've already looked these up, so that's why I know what it is. So then, go back to the decoder, and you enter in those 5-digit codes, and it spins, and you gotta wait a minute. And then it actually goes ANEWH. So it says A new huh. And then you put in the other codes and wait a minute, and then it'll spin. I don't know if you can even see that doing it. Horror. So far, a new horror. And then the last ones. Rises. Ooh, scary. So the code is pretty much a new horror rises. And then once you enter in those codes, then this file folder pops up. And you click on the file folder. And then it opens up and there's these images. This one over here, let's see, this one is, it says Frederick Barbarossa. I don't know what this stuff up here means, but pretty much it's Frederick Barbarossa, and then this is called a Portrait of a Young Man, Raphael. The other image over here. Okay, so that's what we know so far. The two images, which are Portrait of a Man, Raphael, and then the Frederick Barbarossa, or Barbarossa, something like that. So, and then the coordinates on the bottom of the thing that was led to Dunkirk, France, which that could be nothing more than like the first location of the map, because there really is no importance of that other than Hitler almost making Britain surrender that early in the war. And it's the only really important thing of Dunkirk, France. And then the Operation Barbarossa was when Germany turned on Soviet Union and launched an operation to invade Soviet Union, which I think that's the biggest key of those two pictures, because in the Portrait of a Man, Raphael, it's just a missing painting. Nothing more that we know about that. We don't know how that's linked to Nazi zombies. It's too early, but it could be anything. Like they don't have enough just to keep us guessing. So I think the painting will come into play eventually, but right now we don't know. It's just a missing painting that the Nazis stole. That's all we know. So my theory on that is maybe the Nazis hid something in that painting and they wanted it hidden, and then after the war they lost it and it's missing. So that's the only idea on that. And then the Operation Barbarossa, again, that I think is the most important thing of the Easter eggs so far, because I think the whole point of the Nazi zombies was the Nazis were running out of men. Like they had no more soldiers to put on the front line to win this war, so they had to make Nazi zombies. They had to oh my god. They had to resurrect their dead in order to refill or restock their front lines so they can win the war, which they couldn't. And a lot of it had to do with that Operation Barbarossa, because of that operation, they lost a lot of soldiers, like 3 or 4 million soldiers, because of that one operation. So I think that ties into it somehow, where it's like they did the Operation Barbarossa, and then 3 years into the war, when the Soviets are pushing them back, because in the beginning, Germany was doing pretty good. They were taking land from Russia, or it wasn't Russia at the time. They were taking land from Soviet Union until they got to Moscow, and then the weather started getting bad, and then they were like, oh, this sucks. We can't win this war in frigid conditions. And so, yeah, that's the only really significance of the 3 major Easter eggs we have so far. That's how I pieced them together. I don't know. What do you think? Because it is a little early. We don't know anything more than that. They're good about doing that. Activision and Call of Duty and all them guys, they're pretty good about leaving us hanging. Whatever. I'm looking forward to it. I don't know about you guys. I mean, this isn't a gaming channel. Like, I don't know. I would like to play when this game comes out. I would love to play it and stream it on here, but there's already like thousands of Call of Duty YouTube channels, so I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I'll do it, but just for the heck of it. So this topic just intrigued me because I love World War II history, and then I love Call of Duty, so they kind of came together in this little topic. So I was like, I gotta do a video, and I gotta explain how I think it's gonna come together, and we'll find out down the road how this all comes together, and we'll see how right I am. So, it'd be kind of fun. That's why I wanted to post it, so I can go back and be like, look, I predicted it way back in May. Is it May? No, not yet. No, it's only March 30th. I don't even know what day it is. All right, I gotta go. So, you guys have a good one. I'll talk to you later.